Stop scrolling. Time to watch the live. What's up, guys? Kathy Gahan, what's up, man? How you doing? Evan Kilpatrick is in the house. What's up, Evan? I'm going to bring this up on YouTube so I can see everybody that comes in because you don't always see what's going on here when you're on StreamYard. It's good to see y'all, man. Let's see here. Everything spicy. That's me. All right. Not really. It's kind of the channel, but you know what I meant. You know what I meant. Let's see here. We got 3 people watching. Kimberly Ferris is in the house. What's up, Kimberly? How you doing, girl? Saucy Shane is in the house. My brother, Saucy Shane, is in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? Got to try to put this somewhere where I can keep seeing it. I used to have a nice setup in here, and not doing this for a while. My setup's not quite as nice as it used to be. I'm going to put this over here so we can set the phone here. Let's see here. That'll stay standing for me. Of course, it's not going to. Eric Garcia is in the house. What's up, Eric Garcia? Good to see you, bro. Haven't seen you in a while. Fred Knott. You know, I love Fred. Fred, just like Will Smith. Almost everything I do, he puts a comment on it. I appreciate the hell out of that. Teresa Laguerra, what's up, Teresa? Good to see you, girl. Axe and Nachos. This got to be Axe because Nacho wouldn't be Axe and Nacho. Nacho would just be Nacho. Nacho minds your own business. What's up, Axe and Nacho? Good to see you. Eric Pollock is in the house. What's up, Eric? Good to see you, man. Everybody smash that like for Phil. Yeah, do that. Do that. Hurst Outdoors. What's up, man? So, you see my nose running or my eyes watering a little bit. I just got done eating a Moruga scorpion. I just made a video. I haven't edited it. I haven't posted it. I want to get on here. You know what? It's been a long time since we did a live. It's a long time since I've seen a lot of you. So I wanted to come on here and say hi to people and just kind of get the rhythm back. What things that we used to do and whatnot. I don't think we'll ever get back to where we were 3-4 years ago when they first started. I first started streaming and doing all of this stuff. But it'd be really great if we got a bunch of these people back. We got 19 people in the house. If you haven't shared us out yet, share us out. Let everybody else know where you're hanging out tonight. Maybe some of our old friends, Jimmy, will show up. Maybe some of our bourbon friends will show up. Maybe Bourbon Bounty will show up. Mr. Fulton's in the house. What's up, man? I'm at my audition right now, but I will be on there in a few minutes. So good to see everyone. All right. So without further ado, Fox It Outdoors, man. What's up, man? Jenny's Books and Vlogs. What's up, man? Monday and Tuesday nights are my off nights for not eating past a certain time. Actually, I wish I could go into everything that I'm doing right now. I'm not eating at all on Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm not drinking anything. It's just part of my weight losing routine. So right now I'm down about 67 pounds as of this morning. If I could give this up more than 2 days a week, I'd be good. What's up, Major? What's happening? First stream I've caught. Well, Major, this is the first live stream I've done in a very long time. What is your tasty source? What is your tasty? What was that, Razul? Mayberry, what's up? What's up, brother? My car dealership brother. What's up, man? Got 27 people watching. Again, if you haven't let people know where you're at, let them know where you're at. Cheers, my friends. Oh, that's soothing to the throat. Holy mackerel. So, yeah, I hadn't drank anything since I ate that Moruga scorpion pepper. Boy, I tell you what, first one I did a couple of weeks ago lit me up. And again, I kind of forgotten, there's a not panic thing that you got to do. You got to know how it's going to get, how long it's going to be. And if you haven't done something like that for a few months, especially when you're talking about the super hot peppers, yeah, it all starts to come back to you. So let's see here. How do we share this whole thing out again so we can just under settings? Oh, invite. There's the invite button down at the bottom. We do copy. I think this is how we do it, right? And then we put this in the chat, right? And then people can pop in the basement. We can put you up on the screen. Everybody else can see you. Oh, it feels good. Sorry for my rudeness. See, the poor manners are good beer. I wouldn't say it's good beer. It's all right beer. It's watered down beer or beer flavored water, whatever you want to call it. What is your most delicious hot sauce? Most delicious hot sauce. Most of your most delicious hot sauces, Razul, is typically a habanero hot sauce. You got to find a good habanero sauce that got a lot of garlic, a lot of onion, more of that kind of stuff. To me, anyways. Pepper like I had today, Moruga Scorpion. That thing was floral, beyond floral. Hey, Deidre Baker. Floral. A lot of weirdos in here. What's up, DPM? It was, again, at the beginning of my video, it made me start to kind of choke a little bit or cough a little bit. But no, again, some of that stuff gets you sometimes. But yeah, if you're looking for a good hot sauce, and you can handle more than your Tabascos and things like that, that is definitely what you should try. You should try something that's got a habanero in it. You start with store-bought stuff. Find the hottest stuff you can get at a store and see if that's stuff that you can handle and stuff that you like. And then you can go beyond the store-bought stuff and, get something from like, Hellfire hot sauce. I don't know you. Who's Ron Friend? I don't know who you are, Ron. Are you in the chat? You someone in the chat? I can verify who you are, because I usually don't put anybody up on my panel that I don't know and trust. So I can't see you and I can't hear you. I see your lips moving. But I can't hear you in the basement. So chat for put a message or something in the chat so I know who you are. Aiden here, what's up, man? Good to see you, Mary. Let's see. Make sure I said hi to everybody. If I didn't say hi to you, it wasn't because I don't want to. It's because I'm not seeing you. Tastes so good. Where's a good place to get snake guy? Where's a good place to get tincture? Well, a lot of us in the community get tincture from other friends. You can buy any super hot Carolina Reaper powder or whatnot, anything like that, and you can make your own tincture. Some good Everclear. Take a bunch of powder in there, let it sit for months at a time, shaking it up here and there, and then filter all that pepper out using a coffee filter, and have a liquid, and put it in tincture bottles. But I got good friends, man. I got people in Capsaicin Crew. I've got Neil Scott, which is Luther the Great, that sends me stuff. I got plenty of guys and plenty of people. I got Brad Moglot I can get a hold of that can send me stuff. So yeah, Ron, if I don't know who you are, and I might know who you are, but I can't tell by the picture down there, I just won't bring you up. So you're not saying something in the chat, so I know who you are. I'm going to be eating Jason Beard's chocolate primatalis tonight. Had the RBO last week. It was smoking. I've got that same pepper, Boxster Bot, the RB003, but I don't know what the hell it is. Semperfi branded. So I haven't eaten it yet. It's one of my peppers that is still looking good after 3 weeks of having peppers. Excuse me. Yeah, after 3 weeks of having peppers, it's one of the ones that still looks good. So I haven't eaten it yet because, again, if I can eat one of the other ones that maybe is getting a little soft or looks like it's not going to last as long, I'll keep eating the other ones. But yeah, the one I ate today, the Moruga Scorpion, got me up to a strong 7. It felt like it's hotter than a Carolina Reaper, although I haven't had a Carolina Reaper since I started eating again. But oh my goodness, yeah. But yeah, and then of course the weight loss. That's been something that's been a priority for me, guys. Is we started doing the peppers again. One thing that we changed up, if you listened to paid attention in the past, I used to do a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Scorpion has quit steam. What I do now before my challenges is cottage cheese. Cottage cheese doesn't have a lot of carbohydrates in it, which I kind of keep my carbohydrates low. It seems to work pretty good for me. It's think about you taking a hot pepper and putting it on a bed of cottage cheese in your stomach, right? What's up, Ariel Williams? Putting that in your stomach, right? Well, hell yeah, that's going to be the best thing. Cottage cheese is cool, right? It's a dairy product. all that stuff sounds really good. So yeah, we put all that in there, and yogurt's got a lot of carbohydrates. Greek yogurt does help, but it seems to have a lot of carbohydrates and sugars. So, and again, how many Greek? I can eat a whole lot more yogurt than I can, or cottage cheese than I can Greek yogurt. I have an instant craving. Stop it, saucy shit. You and Sty know I don't like buttermilk. Buttermilk is like when I had the liver and onions that Sherry challenged me to do. The worst part of the liver and onions was the freaking buttermilk. Ugh. Slap doctor. I just ate a fresh jalapeno out of the garden making salsa now. Oh man, that sounds awesome. We're on the same page. Shane is cross between a yellow reaper and a red brain strain. Well, that sounds like it'd be a hot motherfucker there, Boxer Box. I probably shouldn't be cursing on here, but that's what just came out of my mouth, so that's what I'll go with. So yeah, it's good to see everybody, man. I wonder if one of our friends, Crazy Ann, is lurking in the shadows. Wonder if she's out there. I don't know. Although you know what, it's late over there. Is it midnight? It's after midnight over there. It's probably too late for her to be up anymore. Lunch Mob Garage. Eat ice cream. You know what? Ice cream is a very good dairy thing to eat after you've had something super hot. I would definitely recommend it if you don't have a weight problem. But I started having a weight problem after, really going heavy on this. About 2 years ago again? We started eating the super hot peppers. Started with Nelson Cheney, Craving Capsaicin, sending me some, and I started doing peppers on TikTok and YouTube again, and that started taking off. And then I started taking TikTok and YouTube and making YouTube shorts, and then my YouTube subscribers took off. My TikTok took off. So yeah, I mean, I would tell you though, the number of subscribers is not necessarily based on the amount of money that you got. I'm making less than $100 most months off of this, which means they don't pay you until you accumulate $100. So just so you know, the memberships, most people let their memberships lapse because guess what? I wasn't going live, and I understand that, you support someone that isn't going live. You want to support someone to support someone. I've still got a couple, 2, 3 people in there, but most of them are people I support, like Bourbon Bounty, Chadio. I don't know who the other ones are. I think they're other people that have forgotten that they're paying $3 or $4 a month, or maybe they haven't forgotten. They're just let it go because it's only, $3, $4 a month. But anybody want to, be a member? There is a way to on my YouTube to become a member. I will send you some stickers. Again, if you are a high enough member on a certain level for a certain period of time, I'll send you a T-shirt or a hoodie. But the T-shirt and hoodies are for the higher subscriptions. Cool Maiden shirt, buddy. This is a Maiden shirt from my time of listening to Iron Maiden. Back in when I probably started listening to them, 83 or 84. When I got one of my first jobs in a back room of a shoe store. And the guy I worked with listened to Iron Maiden. And this guy had long hair. I didn't have long hair at the time. And this is all he played. And, the more I listened to it, the more it was kind of my music. I listened to Motley Crue and Van Halen and those kinds of bands. So the more I listened to Iron Maiden, the more I got into metal along with him and some of the other metal bands that I appreciate and enjoy. Not always good with, all the song names and all the band members' names and things like that. Probably the only band I know all the members' names on is Motley Crue. So I know some important ones and some of the other ones. But other than that, one of my favorite albums, mine too, because a lot of their new stuff, I'm just not familiar with. I'm not familiar, and I can't, it's funny. For you older people, maybe some of you younger people too, for you older people, having that old music like Iron Maiden from this album coming up, Run to the Hills, or the Trooper, whichever one that's running the hill, having that come in brings back memories of every time you've listened to that in the past, back when you were 16, 17 years old and you were doing this or doing that, maybe things that you shouldn't have been doing. But it's cool. It's cool. So Computer Chick, oldest channel on YouTube, estimated 2006, not monetized. It isn't worth. I would rather in real life and earn my money. Let's see, right now, I'm not about earning the money. I like seeing the number of subscribers, get them up. It would be great on YouTube here. You know, if I could get a 1,000 subscriber platinum thing. I mean, we're at what 86,200 subscribers, and 2 years ago we were at 3,500, and it probably had been at 3,500 for the 2 previous years. So if you want any advice, if you're a YouTuber and you want any advice, I was telling Funky Uncle John the other day, it says, you know, whatever video you're going to put out, you know, make it into a short too. You know, make your video just being Angie. What's up, Angie? How you doing? Good to see you. Make your video. I made my video today, and guess what? I'm going to post it on YouTube so everybody can see me do the actual challenge. So nobody's saying, well, he cuts his videos, he does this, he does that. He didn't really do it type stuff. So I can always redirect them to look over here. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, I mean, this is a short. This is me taking that 4 or 5 minutes and bringing it down to, and then do a short of that same thing. And you know what YouTube does? YouTube shares your shorts. If you're putting shorts out every day, if you're a YouTuber, you're putting shorts out every single day or most every day, YouTube catches up on that. And eventually, they'll share you out even more. They share you out on shorts. You don't get many views on shorts just on your own. You get views because people are watching you. Thank you, Jenny, for the super chat, girl. There she is. Thank you. It's 99 cents, 99 cents Canadian. What's it, about 75 cents US? It's all good. Every bit of money that we earn here goes right back into the channel, goes back into the stuff you see behind me, stuff you can't see next to me here. Again, and now I spend more money than than obviously the channel takes in. So, but again, this is a hobby, you know. My tax man says I've never really made money on this between what I've had to spend, you know, on the different things that we've done around in the time. That make a lot of sense. It didn't make a lot of sense. All the money I've spent to do the things I've done for the channel, we've never made any money at the end of the day. But after claiming a loss for X number of years, we really just can't claim any more losses, because then you start getting audited, and not anybody audited me, man. Delicious. And I did kind of cut down a lot on the whiskey and the bourbon. So used to have a bunch of, at least 2 rows, if not 3 rows, of whiskey and bourbon behind these bottles of hot sauce. And except for a bottle of something up there that I don't like, that's got habaneros in like vodka or something, which I don't know why I still got that up there. And some 10 proof Jack Daniels garbage over here. I really don't have anything up there anymore that's bourbon alcohol. I got about half a bottle of not early bird out in the living room. And other than that, living room. I don't keep my bourbon in the living room. I keep it in the kitchen. Got the living room. I'd be an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I just like to drink. What's up, Tater Dom? What's up, man? Good to see you. Whoa. What do you think about warthog pepper? First pepper really rocked Johnny Scova. I just got 7 of them from Matt Arthur in the mail yesterday. Well, dude, if you're eating peppers like that, then you're doing all right. Never heard of warthog. I don't think I've ever seen someone eat a warthog. I know what a warthog is. I don't want a warthog. Right? I wouldn't eat a warthog. I mean, it's kind of a pig. I mean, does it taste like bacon? I don't know. Does it taste like Porky Pig, or does it taste like something really gross? I don't know. How is Mr. Spicy? What are the next peppers you are thinking about trying? Well, let's see. What do we have left from my good friend James Beard? We got some peppers left in here. Now I know I've gotten to the point now I take my peppers and I wrap them lightly in a paper towel. Then I wrap them lightly in another paper towel. It keeps the direct cold off of them. Allows them to breathe so they don't collect gases inside of a sealed Ziploc bag or a sealed bag. I think that's the way they work. Still got the boxing gloves on the wall. No, the boxing gloves, excuse me, actually on the ground. I don't know how they wound up on the ground. That was our good friend Carolyn Kennard. All that stuff's still here, bro. All of that stuff is still here. But yeah, Carolyn Kennard was a good friend of the channel. I'm still friends with a couple of her family members on Facebook, and she she dealt with some cancer for quite some time, probably about 10 years. She dealt with some cancer, and finally just she gave up the fight. She fought it for a long time, and she gave up the fight. But for 10 years, she fought like hell to stick around. Not necessarily only for herself, but she had a mom around that loved her. She had other family members around that loved her, that didn't want her to get up, that she wanted, that she fought for. And I always respect her for that. She was always a great contributor to the channel. Not only, in the chat, every time I went live, she was there, but she also super chatted. She was also a member of the channel. And what a awesome person. And we didn't agree on a lot of things. I find out later, but she was a big supporter of the channel, and she's a great human being. And that's all we can all hope for ourselves, right? Is being a great human being at the end of the day, right? We're not all perfect. None of us are perfect. But to be a good human being means something, right? All right. Heck yeah, I got to cherish all the good memories, friends. Exactly, man. Exactly. So what's your not so favorite pepper? All right. Let's talk about some peppers I've got here. I got to try this one. This is a ghost cayenne. So it's got the color of a ghost, but the shape of a cayenne. So this is one of the peppers I'm looking forward to eating. But I don't think it's gonna be like ghost pepper hot. So I hate to say, and so I don't think it's gonna be that hot. It's stupid, right? Ghost pepper's not gonna be that hot. But I don't know. Who's your habanero? Who's your daddy? Who's your habanero? Who's your daddy? I don't know. Then I got another one that says God Stopper. These are my leftovers. I got a Moruga UV. Show your pepper. Hashtag show your pepper. Someone put that in the chat. Hashtag show your pepper. Because you know what? If you're not showing your pepper, you're not showing everybody your pepper, you're not at least showing your pepper, or you're not showing your pepper and then eating it. We don't know if you're really doing what you say you're doing. There's that RB003 you were talking about. Secret Lady, hello. What's up? Show your pepper. There's Fred. And then this one, this is probably your Pepper X. This one's not labeled. This is probably Pepper X right there. I probably snuck Pepper X in. Didn't say it was Pepper X. Probably snuck it into my bunch. And this is the mysterious unlabeled pepper. So that one looks like it's hot. So, but I've had my pepper. I can already feel the pepper I've got in my tum tum from what I did before coming on here live. So, well, I'm not going to add to it quite. I'm not up to doing multiple peppers. I might do multiple peppers tomorrow night. And you know what? We may go live again tomorrow night. I might do it 2 nights in a row. Depends on how I feel. And maybe if I go live tomorrow night, maybe we'll do some stuff there. So I have been wanting to try this a little. So I'm going to try a little of this. This is Peach Pods. So this came one of my good friends from Capsaicin Crew, and his name eludes me at the moment. We're going to give a little of this a try. So Wheel Life is in the house. What's rolling, bro? It is. What's up, Timmy? How you doing, man? My favorite quadriplegic friend. I think you're my only quadriplegic friend, but you're my friend nonetheless. You're my friend first. I'm not a handicap-phobic. You're just my friend. So, what's up, Tim? These days and age, everybody's offended for everything. They can be offended for other people. So, here we go. Try to that is Peach Pods. So it's got that citrusy flavor, but it's got that punch in the mouth type heat. I just want to let you know I purchased some peppers from Mr. Beard. They are beautiful. Just got them today. Can't wait to try them. Thank you again. It's always a pleasure to watch. Thank you, Gabriel. Appreciate it, man. Oh, that's a nice tongue burn. The nice thing about a tincture is you can take a smaller amount like that and get a very good burn on your tongue. Again, it can burn a lot. without giving the big dose of pepper that you might get down in your belly. That might make you get cramps and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, cramps suck. So you see my eyes are watering from that. A little warm down here, but the eyes are definitely watering from that. I was about to take a drink of my beer, and I thought, you know what? Let's let this burn because that might be refreshing for a second. It's not going to be enjoyable because the heat's going to come right back. Again, if anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome to join. If I don't know who you are, I won't bring you up. The guy that was in the basement earlier left me a private chat. And again, if I don't know you, if you're not commenting in the comments, and I don't know you, I usually won't bring you up on panel just because you can get up here and say anything. And it's just, I've learned my lesson, and I'm not going to suddenly get dumb again and bring people up here that are going to, say and do stupid stuff. So, Phil, your weight loss has inspired me to be a boss bitch, and I am Honey, sassy boy. I don't know what that me to be a boss bitch, but I am Honey. Whatever that means, good for you, man. I mean, if I could inspire anybody else to lose weight, I know that's great. What really inspired me to lose weight was to see a picture of me with my dad and my two brothers on the front porch of my mom's house in January, beginning of January. When I got that picture, and it was a side view of me sitting in a chair, and I looked like a beach whale that should have been pushed back in the ocean, I was like, all right, I got to do something. So I have been, and I have been consistently. Here's my goal. If you're gonna lose weight, here's what you got to do. Set a goal, not a big goal, a goal a week. If you're trying to lose weight, 2 pounds a week is a realistic goal. If you can only do a pound a week is a realistic goal. That means 52 pounds a year. If you can lose 52 pounds, now how many people out there right now wouldn't like to be 52 pounds lighter a year from now? I mean, we all got a little belly on us, everybody but Saucy Shane, we all got a little bit of a belly on us. Well, how many of us wouldn't mind being 52 pounds lighter in weight? So Beetlejuice. I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there he is. What's up, Beetlejuice? How you doing, man? Just a bite, not the entire stomach. What is this? Limited legit gives Spicy 100 to be roast beef sandwich and dip it in Reaper tincture and eat it. Well, no, that would hurt me, Fox. That would hurt me. Reaper. I can imagine a bun, like a French dip, and you soak it in nothing but Reaper tincture or any tincture, and taking a bite of that. I would think it would soak up a whole bottle of this, no problem. By dipping it in, that'd be a lot of tincture in your belly. That would hurt me. And you know what? I don't know if I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this, but I don't know if I'm ever going to go back to the level. I'm late, I never, where I have to worry about waking up a couple hours later, getting up in the middle of the night and drinking water, or spend 7 or 8 hours of my sleep time drinking water so I don't have cramps. Because we've done that before too, right? I remember when I did Nemesis. I did that 5 o'clock on a Saturday. Cramps didn't go away till 7 o'clock the following morning, but I kept drinking water, so they would go away and come back after about 20 minutes. That's hot. Whew. Rumors has it Phil uses Tabasco sauce for eye drops. Not necessarily. Every now and then we'll get something in our eyes we don't want to have in our eyes when we do this. There's my good friend from the UK, Gemma's Journey Grace, my sister from another country, the other side of the globe. And I appreciate your concern, Gemma. I see your comments and your concerns, and I know you see the pain. but you also know how long I've been doing this. And, I show the pain. I don't try to hide it. I think when I first started doing this for the first year or so, you do it, you burn, you play it off, you let it, like kind of like now. Right now, I'm burning. You kind of play it off and just keep doing what you're doing. Um, on my videos, I really don't do that a whole lot anymore. I let people see my eyes water, my nose run, let them know how hot it gets. And then when it starts coming down, kind of end the videos. Because you know what? At that point, when it's coming down, nobody cares, right? Pain doesn't hurt. Pain is weakness leaving the body. So, that is, I mean, the heat receptors in your mouth, what they are doing is a level of pain, whether your level of pain is habanero, jalapeno, or whatever it is. Your heat receptors, what you're experiencing, something when you experience something spicy is either low level pain, medium level pain, high level pain, and it's an amount of pain that you can withstand. And again, when you know how that is going to go, then you know how to act. When you eat something, I had 16 million chocolate bar that was like 4 ounces. I only ate about half of that thing. I didn't know how. I know I was starting to cough. I know my mouth was on freaking fire. But what scared me about it is why I quit, didn't eat the whole thing, is what it was going to do for cramping for the next, whether it be 2 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. I did. So that's kind of what made me quit that back in the day, a year or two ago when I was doing that chocolate bar challenge. Because again, I didn't know what it was going to do, how bad it was going to tear me up. So Ringo Starr, what's up, Ringo Starr? Good to see you, man. Anyway, check out the new movie, Big Surprises. I Ride a Worm Naked. It's very exciting. Good Day Gone. Good Day Gone. Yeah, I saw that it's coming out. Iron Maiden, Megadeth, Everything Spicy versus Megadeth. For me, again, I probably know more Iron Maiden songs than I know Megadeth songs. If I played Megadeth songs, excuse me, I probably know half dozen or more that are familiar, but I couldn't, I don't think I could give you could tell me what a Megadeth song, probably couldn't name one right now. Probably couldn't, because again, I never had a Megadeth album. I was always hanging around Metalhead, so I always heard Megadeth songs. I probably couldn't name a Megadeth song. Sam, okay, sis, try to so yeah, as you can see, that really kind of lit me up. Helps clean out the sinuses. Temporarily, it doesn't clean them out. Temporarily, kind of gets all that going. So you got to get rid of it. So we've been going for 31 minutes. I made this beer last a whole 31 minutes. What a lightweight. Ooh. Although it is like a beer and a quarter or a beer and a third, that's like a beer and a third. So keep it spicy, Samantha. So yeah, this is kind of I was kind of hoping some of my friends would join me up here, but hey, if you guys are going to hang up there and just listen to me babble on, I can babble on all day long, or we can put the invite out there again. Again, if you're in the chat or if you're watching, if I don't know who you are, don't bother. I got to be able to trust the person that I bring up on my panel, and just how it is. We can also do what we can pin that, can't we? Of course, you guys all get the ability to pin that. Pin user. Put user. No, I don't want to put user. Timeout. What? Did that pin it? Did that put it at the top? I don't know. I starred that. Someone put that link up pin it up in the chat. Someone has been doing this for a while, because again, I haven't been doing this in a while. Aiden here. I'm having a Texas Lone Star myself. Oh, that sounds like a good beer. We don't get those here in Michigan, or maybe we do. You just don't see a lot of them because a lot of people aren't buying them. That isn't your regular stuff in the store. Frank Gallagher, how many habaneros do you think you can eat in 5 minutes? Oh, in 5 minutes? I mean, I could eat the entire container probably in a couple of minutes. So I could probably eat like 2, maybe 3 containers. Big thing with habaneros isn't so much the heat of them, it's how much you will burp that all day long. I don't have the ability to be able to stick my finger down my throat and get rid of that stuff like some people will at the end of a challenge. I've tried a couple times, and I always seem to fail. So I've kind of gotten to the point where I just kind of give up, and I dilute it with water or beer, so that whatever I've got in my system is diluted amongst a bunch of other stuff. So it minimizes again all of this stuff. Once I got something in my system before I eat this stuff, if you drink enough water, you keep your belly full enough, and that stuff's passing through your system, you'll be all right. Now, you might drink some water and then 15 minutes later start to feel some pain or some cramp as it's going through your small intestine or maybe still in your stomach. Drink another 8 ounces, 10 ounces, 12 ounces of water. Fill that stomach area up again, and that'll subside until your body uses that water, and then it'll start to cramp up again. So that's one of the things I've learned. I used to, and you guys know, people like Samantha and whatnot know, they've seen me curl up in a ball on the floor in here, um, just enduring the capsaicin cramps. And had I known that just drinking a bunch of water, filling that body up with water, giving your body the hydration that it needed to help fight that and to keep it diluted would have helped. I'd have been all good. I've been wanting to try something here. It's not a challenge. I bought these from Zach. Anybody remember Zach? Zach was an awesome moderator on that show. I forget what it was. It was on Netflix, it was on Hulu, or one of those ones. And these are, let me read it so we can see it. These are 7-Pot Primo roasted peanuts. I'm not going to sit here and eat the whole box. But since I haven't tried them, I thought I would give it. Now, the money to this went to a proceed or charitable cause, which I thought was good. So I thought, you know what? Let me give it a try. Let me start off with something small. So here you got 7-Pot Primo and some peanuts. Love you too, my friend Gemma. Whew. All right. So I'm really not feeling a lot of the heat. A little bit more. Again, it's hard to eat something that's chocolate, peanuts. It's got some 7-Pot Primo roasted stuff in it. Scorpion, chocolate, 7-Pot Primo. They have it be much hotter than a straight up tincture or straight up pepper. Although I'm starting to feel it a little bit in the back of my throat. No comments from all you wisecrackers. I can imagine anything sweet is a treat. It's a treat in fact that there's some sweetness to the heat, right? Kind of like a habanero, there's some sweetness to the heat if, a habanero is not that hot a pepper for you. But if you're someone that likes chocolate, you don't like heat, and you eat something like this, you're like, ugh, how is that enjoyable? What's up, the viral videos? How you doing, man? Good to see you in here. I am 60 away from 5.8 supporters on my channel. That is wonderful, Gemma. You are doing incredible, my friend. You're probably earning more a month than I am, and I got a whole lot more than that. But you got to put the content out there. You got to get the people. Although I will say, if you haven't seen my TikTok, and normally I don't talk about TikTok on YouTube, it's frowned upon, just like whatever in an airplane, like they talk about in The Hangover. Something in an airplane, I don't know. It's frowned upon. I did a TikTok video a few days ago, kind of calling out the Spice King. And when I go back to that, it's got 199,000 views on it. Again, there's no bragging, The funny part about the analytics are this is coming up. Sorry if this is boring any of you. It's not coming up, but the amount of people that view ours was like stupid. It's like, how would that not pay you good money? I saw something before I came down here that the Hawk Tuah girl has made $1 million. I'm thinking, what? I find that hard to believe. First of all, I don't think the Hawk Tuah girl, I don't think that was her video. I think that it was someone else recording a video, and she gave freely that comment that went freaking viral. Now, of course, she picked up a channel or started doing a channel. She didn't already have a channel, and maybe she's made some money off of it since then. I don't know. But yeah, maybe the metrics come up on this in a minute, but I'm not gonna sit here holding my phone. Who you calling cracker? I want to try TikTok, but I'm not sure. Best thing with TikTok, Jenna, or to take anything that you have done that's interesting, cut it down to a minute, put it out there. You gotta find your key. You gotta find your key audience. You gotta find if it's people with similar condition that you got, and or it's just regular people you want to, maybe do an Elvis one. You so in love with Elvis. Thank you, Kathy Gahan. You're such a sweetheart. Maybe if it's something to do with Elvis, I don't know. There's always ones I want to do, especially around politics time, that I have to not do because I get myself in trouble with people that don't have the same beliefs as me. And I've lost some friends on here because they don't have the same beliefs. Not that I've cut anybody out, but I feel like I've been cut out of other people's lives because I have some strong beliefs that come from my religion. And not that I'm a very religious person. I don't practice like I should. Obviously, my language and things that I do, could be a whole lot better. But I consider myself to be a Christian. I consider myself to have a lot of the Christian values. I realize that I have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, as we all have. So there's some things I just, do I tolerate people? Do I don't disrespect people, but anyways, I'm not going there. Anyway, you liked, DPM. Donald! It took me a minute. I don't know why I forgot DPM was Donald. Donald was my Everything Spicy Teespring channel male model for all of my product. I would send it to him or he would buy it and I'd put his picture up and that would sell 1 million of them or maybe 1 or 2 million or 1 or 2 shirts. I don't know. Forget how many. Well, what were the royalties I sent you on that, Donald? Oh, none? All right. I'm sorry. Your check, is it? Donald, your check is in the mail. What else do we have sitting around here? We got all sorts of stupid. You know what? Of course, when you're me and you get Christmas presents for people in the family, from the Fuego company, my niece, just I can take them out. I got a 3-pack of hot sauce bottles. Mini Skull bottle hot sauces from Fuego company. Again, I don't know what each one of them are. Cherry bourbon ghost pepper. Sounds good. Carolina Reaper. Sounds bad. The cherry bourbon sounds good. Sounds like it has some bourbon flavor, some sweetness to it. Pineapple, mango, ghost pepper. That right there. That would be my jam. Except you'd never be able to put it on pizza because pineapple don't go on pizza. For anybody out there, pineapple does not go on pizza. It's not for pizza. Don't put it on a hamburger. But don't put that shit on your pizza. Just my opinion. Has nothing to do with my politics or my religion, but it's like some people say, don't put ketchup on a hot dog, right? I like ketchup on a hot dog. I think ketchup and mustard go good together. I think ketchup and mustard go good on a hamburger. They go good on a hot dog. They go good on a brat. But A lot of times when I'm around other people, I won't put ketchup and mustard on a brat or a hot dog. I'll just put mustard on there because I don't want that look. What did he just do? Did he just put ketchup on that? If I'm at home, I'd do whatever I want to. Whatever I want to. Yeah, it does. Pineapple on pizza, brother. I love it. Come on, Gemma. I mean, maybe it's maybe in the UK. I mean, you guys are all a little different over there, anyways, with your affordable health care for everyone or your universal health care and all your. Not a pineapple on pizza. Love pineapple, but not on that. Me too. I mean, I eat those pineapple ham pizzas. Now, again, if I was hungry, that's the only thing that was out there was, someone brought that and I was hungry. I guess I would eat it. I would never order it. I'd never, make that something that I really, really wanted. And Sam, I don't have the upgraded version, so you're gonna have to come in here without your funky intro. I'm just got to have to add you up here to come hang out with me. What's up,
I
girl?
don't need an intro. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It couldn't be better. Hanging out with
Good.
one of my best friends. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Well, look, no, hold on, Fred. What kind of beans are you talking about putting on a freaking pizza there, Fred?
Hey, DPM.
It took my mind a minute to reboot that DPM was Derek Morris or Derek, not Derek Morris. Derek, not Derek. What's his first name? Donald Morris.
Donald. Yeah.
Donald Morris. It's not Derek. Derek Morris. Sounds like a baseball player.
I've never had beans on pizza, so
no.
Just saying.
I've had pizza that makes me toot like I've eaten beans, but I've never had beans on pizza. You jerks. We're not jerks, Derek. Donald Derek. Love your reaction videos. Keep it up. Well, I just, as Sam knows, again, in the beginning, we didn't do a lot of reaction to stuff, but then it seemed like that's what people wanted to see. People wanted to see the tears. They wanted to see the nose run. They wanted to see the afterburn. So,
They wanted to see the pain.
The pain. Oh, the pain. Now, how does it? I know how the camera looks for me. I'm not using my using my laptop camera. Does it look all right?
It's good from here. Yeah, it looks pretty clear to me, actually. Yeah.
But again, I've never had a laptop camera that was good. I ruined my other laptop. It got wet, and I couldn't get it going. And then, of course, I'm not even using my Snowall microphone. It's all here, but none of it's hooked up. So
it's pretty good from here.
That's good. With these stupid laptops, when they charge for these damn things anymore, they might as well have a good camera in them and a good mic built into them, right?
Right. All my stuff was donated. My camera and my mic. So
you still in that new house in Alaska that you moved into? Yeah.
Yep. Been here 2 years now.
How's that working out for you?
It's good, but my lease is up soon and I'm thinking of relocating. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. Hey, we can have an old time panel now, Peppers in Kentucky Living. All you got to do is click on that thing and come up here. It starts with 2, Peppers, and then you got Foxit. Foxit's part of it, and then Gemma would be part of it. We do the old time panel. Saucy Shane would be part of it. I only fit 6 people up here.
Much love, Shane. Aidenir. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's good to see you on.
I gave some heavy shit to Spicy Cam the other day. Well, and I hadn't given him any shit for probably 6 months. He was doing his videos. Everything looked legit. I didn't pay really close attention to him. But when him and Nelson did the 3 Carolina Reaper, Nelson gave him kudos. I kind of looked at him holding those things, and he did that classic where he takes the fronts of them and you never see the rest of the pepper.
Yeah.
Put them in his mouth. Because that didn't look right. So then I zoomed in, I looked at it, and you could tell one of them on the outside edge, you could see stuff was flopping. You could see that the reason he had done that especially when you see him chewing. It's not like it was 3 full peppers. It would be 3 full peppers that size on the front. If it was a whole pepper, it's going to do a better job of filling your mouth with peppers, and it'd be a lot more chewing than what he had for what he did. So I just called him out on it. I just I put it out there. I said, hey, I showed him for 5 or 6 seconds, and then talked about hey, some people may be doing this, and now I've got 200,000 views on that video. So not as many on YouTube Shorts, but
I noticed. A true spice connoisseur can point things like that out, though. So you just got to be careful.
It's been happening to him for years.
Yeah.
Whether it's me or there's another guy, Fox, Harry Spice. A lot of these, Nelson's been doing it. Tone Ranger was doing it. Jeremy was doing it for a long time. We can. Now again, other people were saying other things. You know what? I can't prove that he did that, and I can't prove that he did that. But when you get caught doing one thing, then people start to doubt everything you do.
Yeah.
So
it's true.
The best thing you could do is what's going on here. See Texas hotspot. There he is.
Oh, yeah, you just named him. There he is.
I just ate some of these. These are actually really good without being. I mean, if you ate the whole box, maybe it'd be a little bit of a challenge. But you remember how I bought these when I was live on your channel. I think it was. So they're old, but it still tastes good. I mean,
wow.
I have to expect it to open the box because they're not sealed. I mean, the boxes.
So those have to be pretty. Yeah, they've been sitting around for a while.
I might keel over here in a little bit. I don't know, but
that's cool.
There's got a little burn to it. It's all right.
Hey, Ange. Good to see you.
See, right to the back of the throat, you smart Alex.
Yeah.
What's up, B Wizzle? What's up, man?
Hey, Brandon.
But they are good. It is tasty. Again, you take chocolate. I like chocolate. You like chocolate?
I do.
Love chocolate. I mean, girls like chocolate better than anything. And most
not dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate.
Yeah, milk chocolate's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wasn't a chocolate guy. I mean, I really like only guys started getting into chocolate, straight chocolate. When I started doing this, a lot of these challenges were like chocolate bars and stuff like that. I mean, I always kind of liked peanut M&Ms, but never the regular M&Ms.
Oh yeah,
peanut. I like a Snickers bar, but not a Hershey's bar. Now I kind of like it all. Which is I mean, again, I've matured. I've grown up.
Hershey's bar in moderation, though. Too much is too much for me.
Yeah. I mean, what's perfect is like a couple of little miniatures. Just so you get that whatever you want to get, taste, that sweetness or whatever you get a couple of those, I'm good.
You're good.
Even on this little diet thing that I'm on, a lot of it is just get a little of that sweetness or whatnot, and I'm good. So good to see you, Ange. Been a while, girl. Again, any of my friends, I mean, even you, Texas Hotspot, there's a link out there. Someone didn't pin it at the top. So again, I forget how to do that. So
if I could, thank you, Angie. Let me see if I can try and do
I love those contacts you did the other day. I saw those
were fun. Yeah, but they were amethyst purple, and they're really good lenses. But you use them once and throw them away in a week. You can't reuse them because you get eye infections and stuff if you're not careful with cleaning and stuff. But yeah, it's fun to, especially with Halloween around the corner, change it up a little bit.
So someone's ears must have been burning because we were just talking about Jeremy. What's up, Tone Ranger?
Yep.
Tone Ranger, Jeremy is part of like a real band. It's not like an A-list band, but he's part of a real band that like makes albums and goes up on stage and, isn't a garage band.
Right.
I'm happy for the dude, man. I'm ecstatic for the dude, Of course,
Peppers too.
He can't quit his day job. It's not that successful. He can't quit his day job, but maybe someday. No way. There you go. So if you guys haven't checked out check out No Wake. You can see their videos on YouTube. You can hear their music on Spotify, I'm sure.
That's a cool
and,
name.
and the new stuff got Jeremy in it. So
That's
our buddy, our pal, since the very beginning.
Yeah.
Since the very
Jesse
beginning.
James.
Jesse James. Pow. What's up, Jesse?
Good to see you.
Being weird just like always, right?
Right. It's nice to see everybody. These are faces that we don't normally get
Love
to
these
see.
people. I mean, look at this girl. Look at this girl, Kimberly Ferris. Now, Kimberly, I was looking at her picture the other day. I forget who she looked like. It was a really famous chick. And I was going to share that picture of that girl. I couldn't find Kimberly on my Facebook or something at that time. I was like, man, this is like your twin. It was a celebrity lady. I can't think of her name right now. Again,
Hey, Mark.
it is one of those ones I know on a regular basis. So, Mark, Mr. Great Shot, what's up, man? Again, the link is out there. If anybody wants to come join me and my lovely friend Samantha, we are up there. We're hanging out. We'll go to whenever. I do have to work tomorrow, but I don't have to work tomorrow night. I mean, on Friday.
It's only 5 p.m. here, so got to get up at 6 a.m., but it's only 5. So
you working now, Sam?
A little bit during the day, but I get my kid off to school and he gets out at 2. So yeah, I'm done by 1. No, that's another story for another time.
All him? That's all him?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right. Another time. Okay. Yep.
No, things are. Yeah. I'm getting my license though in cosmetology, and I'm gonna start doing hair licensed because I've been doing it so long, under the table for family and friends and stuff. But yeah, I'd like to get my license and run a booth and start doing it professionally.
Yeah, I mean,
That'll be fun.
There's good money in it, especially if you can get your own clientele. If you're not just working at a Great Clips or something like that, if you get your own clientele that like what you're doing. I know the lady my wife goes and sees to get hers done about every 6 to 8 weeks. She makes good money off of us.
Yep.
So
if you do a good job, referrals alone will get you paid.
Yep.
So
word of mouth. I mean, my wife has followed this lady from I think 3 different hair salons, or maybe even 4 different hair salons in and around Lapeer, just because she likes the way she does her hair. She likes the person. She likes the way she does her hair. This lady actually takes Saturdays off, but every 6 weeks she comes in on a Saturday doing my wife's hair and another lady's hair.
Yeah.
And my wife appreciates it, so she tips her accordingly. So it's good for all of them. So if you can go in and you can go in and use $50 worth of product, and in a matter of 3 or 4 hours make $200 or $300, it's worth it, right?
I know. That is true. Especially with coloring stuff, it's pretty fun. I like the coloring part. It's I like to experiment and stuff. So
you ought to see my second oldest daughter. Her name's Taylor. She's actually got Sweet Chuck's prints on the Instagram. I want to say it's Instagram or TikTok. Sweet Chuck's prints. She makes a lot of anime T-shirts and stuff, but she's always got her hair colored a cute color. It's not, it's not like a normal, like an amber or what. She'll do like a pink or a purple, and whatever she does, it always looks good on her.
Yeah.
Some people, I've seen them at the Walmart and they got purple hair or they got pink hair, and it's like, you should probably go with your natural hair color. I would never tell someone out loud. I might stare longer than I should, trying to figure out, But, I really like it. And you know what? It's funny because I've had customers sit down at my desk in front of me, and Grandma will be sitting there with her granddaughter. Apparently, her granddaughter lives in the house because Grandma's got purple hair, and Grandma's freaking 80 years old. and we know old people are called blue hairs, but she got purple, right? And that's just not natural.
It's funny. It's cool though. Hip granny.
But you know what? Granny will just, hey, it's good. It's good if you got a grandma like that, that you're a granddaughter and you can color her hair purple and she'll go out in public with you. That's a pretty awesome grandma.
Yep, exactly.
Now that wouldn't be my wife. My wife would not be that grandma. Just telling you. She would not
How
go.
is Connie?
She's awesome. She's
Good.
she's she's really loving this whole grandkid thing. I don't know if
Mhm.
I'm the best grandpa in the world. I don't really. I'm Papa. She's Nana, so we're not Grandma and Grandpa. She, again,
Mhm.
we got our own little things that they call. But she is the best with the kids, the grandbabies. Now I'll take the boys or my granddaughter Marini out to the yard, grab a golf club, spend 10, 15 minutes with them out in the yard with a golf club, or doing bubbles or certain stuff. But then I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm done for now. You guys find something else to do. Grandpa, I'm but I enjoy trying to teach them stuff and doing stuff with them and being part of, you know, especially my two grandsons that are my grandsons by marriage.
Mhm.
These two little rascals. And I
Oh,
call
I
them
saw
rascals.
one golfing. Yeah, that was cute.
And
And
they
then I
are
saw the one where your granddaughter was wearing your work shirt. That was adorable.
and they are rascals. And I love them. But they can come to the house and they can run around in circles. And it's like that just tires an old man out.
They have a lot of energy.
Oh, these two boys. Oh, but I love them to death. They're good kids. So
That's awesome.
yeah. And then of course, Marinie's doing great,
Good.
What is great? I think she's in third or fourth grade now. Probably third grade
Yeah,
now.
she's getting tall.
Oh my god, that kid is growing like a weed. And then of course we got the two new little ones. I got my little grandson Bennett from Megan, who has Marinie and the two boys.
Mhm.
And then my oldest son Jordan. He's like 6'5". His girlfriend's like her wife is 6'1", 6'2". My granddaughter Madeline is like she's 9 months old. She's in 12-month-old stuff, and she's in 99 percentile bracket of kids' height and weight at that age.
Yep.
So she's like way tall. So what's up, scrapping together? Didn't see you come in.
Yeah, Working Blue is Blue Farm. Nikki, she's in here too.
I've seen her before. Oh, I missed saying hi to her. But I remember Nikki.
Yep.
She's an old friend of the channel. So
Yeah.
uh-oh. Did you hear that? Did
No,
you hear the boop? You didn't hear the
I
boop?
don't hear the boop. Only you
You don't
hear
hear
the
the
boop.
oh, I hear the boop.
Your boop.
Here comes the boop. The goot.
Oh, looky there. I love the hat.
There's a dude that's always full of energy.
What's
Yeah.
up? Everything spicy?
What's up? Everything goot.
I was like, I know I got some gooters somewhere, so I'll go grab some gooters. I got boxes of these, man. So I got them. I actually got these in my garage fridge, staying good. So I was like, man, yeah, they stay good.
They've been in this room down in my basement. Basement's 10 degrees cooler than the rest of the house.
Yeah.
They've been out here. Let's open the one I haven't opened yet. Let's make sure there ain't no mold on these.
I just kept mine in the fridge.
You know what? I'm probably going to do that. I'm probably going to move these from the. Oh, these ones look good too. See, look.
Ooh,
Yeah, perfect.
very nice.
They got a real good bite to them, man. I like them.
They're not overpowering. Again, they're for someone who's not a chili head, they'd be a challenge.
Yeah, but
for a chili head, it's a nice snack. It's a nice way to get the sweet and the heat and whatnot without it being too much.
absolutely. So these are obviously melted. Look at this.
Holy crap!
So I just take a big.
Oh,
It's a take a bite out of crime.
So I just take a bite
it's
out
a
of
bar.
crime.
You're a bar.
Right. Chicago,
Take a bite out of
Illinois.
crime.
0652. Remember that?
I do.
Remember that?
What's up, Chad? Lone
All right,
Stars
we're gonna
Lounge.
take it. Dude, this is okay. Hold on, this is gonna be stupid.
We're seeing everybody.
Yeah. Jay came in too.
I was
Good to
like,
see you, Piskin.
I was just thinking, like, I'm about to take a big ass bite of this, but this is gonna be stupid. But it's been a while since you've been live, right? Right?
I haven't been live in a long time. Last time I was on a live was probably yours or Funky Uncle John's.
So look, this is a melted mess of gooters.
You know, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We need to go to there we go. There we go.
It's a melted mess of Gooters, but it's just, you know, you explained what it is already. If you work
Eat it all.
here,
Eat it
scorpion
all.
chocolate. So it's 7-pot primo roasted nuts covered in scorpion pepper chocolate. One little peanut is enough to light you up, but we're gonna go ahead and take a big bite of this thing.
Yum.
Oh yeah,
Looks good.
I'm gonna feel that one.
Oh
yeah, man.
Hey, Chrissy with an asterisk. How you doing, girl? It's right to the back of the throat. I tell you.
Wow.
Ooh.
But they're good as hell. They are good as hell. They got a good flavor.
They look tasty.
I do have to say something because, and I think I've told you this before. I think I told this when I was on. You did an awesome job narrating that show.
Oh, super
They
hot.
picked, they picked the right person to narrate that thing. Not the big, Johnny Scoville type people. They picked Zachary Goot. And
yeah.
I don't think anybody on there would have done a better job than you did narrating that whole thing. And I'm not just saying that because you're up here. I genuinely liked what you did.
Oh, well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that.
Luckily, you weren't dependent on your internet connection to do that. So, because I can remember a lot of times your internet connection in the past, and it was like, oh, poor Zach.
Yeah. So that's why I came on, man. This is humble beginnings,
Mm-hmm.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was around when this was a weekly thing, and I actually looked forward to this. I remember I'd be working a long week. Monday would come around, and I'd be like, man, because I used to go live on Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be like, so Monday would come around, I'd be like, man, Monday's coming. I got to get ready for everything Spicy's Monday Lives. And that was back when we had Sty coming on, and when we had, we were just having everybody come on and just do stupid stuff. Even we had Sty did a one chip, didn't he? Or what did he do?
Did he ever do a chip? I know he's did some peppers and stuff. I don't know. I don't think Sty ever did a one chip. I don't.
Did the Nitro Bear?
I know.
I did that. Yeah, you sent me one. Oh God, I'll never forget that.
But yeah, we had a great time, and we're still having a great time. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah,
and I'm feeling this, and I'm hoping we're renewing this somewhat tonight. I mentioned something to Sam. I think she was on Funky Uncle John. It's like, you think we'll ever get back to where we were back then? And I says, and I don't think so. I don't think that we'll ever get back to her because, man, there was a one time I had 53 members.
Yeah.
We had the board back here. We had 53 people hanging from the wall back here in the day. And we had so many people and had so much fun. And I do so much stuff that get me in trouble now because my wife every now and then watches. And back then, I didn't worry about it. She wouldn't watch. She was tuned out of what I was doing. And as soon as she was tuning in, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I gotta watch myself.
Yeah, I do remember that. We'd have crazy ideas written on the board. And if we got someone would donate and be like, do this. And honestly, Phil would do anything back in the day, bro, for views, man. Just
I forget whose channel it was on that me and I think it was Peppers and Roman was doing that paper waxing ourselves.
Yes, I was just thinking about that.
Oh my Lord. That was I think it's about as bad as we got. Hey,
can I show you something cool, Phil?
No, we don't want to see your penis.
No, man. I don't know if you've been on Facebook recently, but coming out with this new sauce.
All right, I gotta come make you big. Give me a second.
Well,
I'm still slow.
Look at this beetle goop.
That's it. That is cool. Is that your bottle? Is that yours?
No, yeah. So I'm the sauce needs. I got to put it in here, but man, I am a big fan of Beetlejuice, and I just wanted to let everybody know. Turn my light back on. Yo, Beetlejuice is coming back out, bro. And if you're not a fan of Beetlejuice, you should be. Go check out Beetlejuice coming out next week, guys. It's gonna be one hell of a movie, dude. I promise you.
Yeah, I was never. I mean, I've watched it a few different times when it comes on here and there. I was never a huge fan of it,
Oh, I'm such a big
but I
fan.
definitely will see the new one. I mean,
I got a tattoo. I got a Beetlejuice tattoo. You want to see it?
I'm just
where's
glad it's
that?
still Michael Keaton. That
Right.
made me happy to see that he's
Hold on
still
a second.
playing.
Oh, all right.
Oh, he does.
What the hell?
It says Strange, and it's Adam Maitland's character.
All right.
Yeah, man.
That is funny.
I'm a Beetlejuice fanatic, bro. Like,
Some
look,
people, their body is a canvas.
I got Beetlejuice Build-A-Bears, man.
Oh, cool. Look at that. That is awesome. The green hair.
I'm a fanatic, man. Straight up.
Oh, only our bro Zach.
Do you want to see? I mean, hold on. I gotta show one more thing. I'm sorry. I'm a straight up fanatic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm a
Something
fanatic.
pops. What do they call those? Something pops. What?
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
Funko Pops, man. And
Funko
honestly,
Pops,
bro, just something I got into a couple years ago to like take my mind off of other things in life. You know, collecting, and I don't know. Some people call it hoarding. I call it collecting
Yeah.
because those are actually worth some money, man. Some of those ones.
Yeah.
But yes, moral of the story: go see Beetlejuice this weekend.
I'm looking forward to it.
Pretty good.
So what you got? I got a nice big chili pepper there behind you. I don't think I could finish that one.
Right.
It's only a jalapeno, but hell,
Look at that. It's Zach sized.
right?
Wow. I mean, if you watch this show Super Hot, you see in the show I'm addicted to spicy stuff, and it's not a lie. I'm completely addicted to it. It has engulfed my life. Anything I see with a pepper on it, I buy it. I get it. It's mine. It's spicy. I love it. It provides serotonin. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yep.
I wasn't as bad as I am now when you first met me, Phil. I was just kind of hanging out, eating spicy stuff with you. But now I'm just like, I can't stop. I can't stop eating spicy stuff, man.
You know, it's funny. We got a Pepper Palace a few years ago, about an hour from where we're at. A place called Frankenmuth, actually Birch Run, and you may have heard of Frankenmuth, Bavarian. I don't know, but we went there during COVID, or like the first year after COVID started, and you couldn't do the whole Pepper Palace experience. They didn't have the sauces out for everybody to try and everything else. So this is the first time we went back since then, and we went to the one actually in Frankenmuth, and all they had in it was like these squirt bottles, all the sauces around with the little spoons and little squirt bottles. I always thought they had chips out and things like that, and it was like you could try it. And I like the Pepper Palace, but they only have Pepper Palace sauces, except for the end hot sauce and the horseradish thing. Then a couple of the extreme, the Pepper X one, I don't know, this one, they got that there. But other than that, the only thing they got there is Pepper Palace sauces that you've never heard of. So it's kind of like, all right, well, that's cool. I mean, it's funny because lately, I've been looking for sauces to put on my food that don't burn my face off. And I go through one of the sauces back there. It's kind of hard to find sauces back there that don't burn your face off.
That's what I'm saying.
I was always buying like the hottest stuff. At least like Carolina Reaper or hotter stuff, or Scorpion or hotter stuff. And it's like, well, damn, I come back there and try to find something. It's like, yeah. I wound up taking a Scotty O'Hotty ghost pepper thing upstairs, which you can buy at any store. Just so it wasn't taking one of my good bottles I hadn't opened yet. So
yeah, man. I mean, obviously, you guys can see where I get my style from. Phil's been doing it long. Phil's been doing it longer than I have. He's my role model. So I mean, you guys see where I get my style from here.
And everybody's doing it before me. So
yeah. They're
When I
very
remodeled this
professional.
room and took down the super chat thing and everything else, I put that up there. And you know, there's a time where I feel like I want to take that back down and go back to the old days. You know, it all looks
Oh.
nice and it's great for videos, but almost like I want to have a way to hook up a super chat board to the front of those bottles and go back to live streaming and putting people's names up there and you know different things. And I don't know. I don't know. I miss this. I miss hanging out with my friends. So yeah, miss
Yeah,
seeing
well,
people like Zach and Samantha. You know.
Well, that's why we're here, bud,
Yeah.
because we missed you too. I mean,
Yeah.
I could have easily just continued laying on my couch being a lazy piece of shit, but I decided to get up and join you and get a little burn going on and talk to you and see how you've been. That's more importantly, how have you been, man? You've been all right.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've been good since I my fat ass got a good picture of myself back in January when I went to my dad's down in Florida. You know, I was at my heaviest weight ever. And since then, I have lost 67 pounds since January. Doing it 2 pounds a week. You know, some weeks are 3, some weeks are 1, but averaging about 2 pounds a week. Still enjoying this 5 days a week.
Yeah, I've been clean. I've been clean and sober off the alcohol for going on about 15 months now.
Oh, congratulations.
And if I could do that, I mean, I could if I
Yeah.
wanted to do that. I don't need to do it. If I did, I would want, you know, it would be me. I wanted to prove to myself that I could not drink a couple nights, that I didn't need to drink every night. So
Mhm.
for me, you know, prove to myself I don't need to drink every night. Now, again, I do enjoy Wednesday nights because, you know, I haven't drank for the last 2 days. You know, Wednesday night's good, but I don't know.
Congratulations, Angie. You know, keep going one day at a time.
Yeah.
I'm not
Awesome,
trying to be.
Angie.
I mean, I could
Yeah.
sit here. I could sit here and be cliche all day and say keep coming back and one day at a time, and it works if you work it and all that stuff. But but it really just works if you want it to. Really.
Yeah.
I say this. I say this to a lot of people that are trying to quit drinking. If you want to drink, drink. If you don't want to drink, don't drink.
Right.
Yeah. It's all about willpower.
Yeah. I didn't want to. There actually came a time in my life where I didn't want to drink anymore, and I didn't drink.
Mhm.
I'm still there. And if I'm pretty sure if a day ever comes back where I'm like, I want to drink, I'm not working a program, but I just don't want to drink.
Yeah.
And that's good. You know, I mean, again, if drinking, and that's always saying too, you know, if drinking is causing a problem in your life with the people in your life, then you got to consider what you're going to change to make things better. If it's not causing a problem and you just want to do it for yourself, just do it for yourself. But there are a combination of things that my brain, I needed to tell myself that for 2 days out of the week, I could not, and I could do this. And again, people that drink are, when I went to AA, they would say, these guys that would have these bottles and said, when they took that top off, they didn't quit until that bottle was gone. Because that's just the way they drink. That's the way a true alcoholic is. They don't quit drinking until it's gone. And I could always go with, a 2 ounce or 3 ounce pour and a few beers and be fine. So I was never, some people call it a heavy drinker, but I was never where I felt like I was alcoholic. Like when I would go to these AA meetings and hear some of these guys and how they would talk, and alcohol a lot of times went to drugs and other things. I'm like, wow, I'm glad I don't have all of that. So, what's up, Raven?
Yeah, I'm what they call a dysfunctional alcoholic.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I don't know who dubbed it that. I'm guessing people who couldn't control their life when they started drinking. That's the category I fall into.
I never have a problem getting up and going to work. Always.
Yeah.
I
would drink at work thinking that was normal.
Oh, yeah.
That's
because I was also hanging out with people that were drinking at work with me, though. I was hanging out with them.
That's a problem. If you're the only one doing it, that's a real problem. But if you're doing it with other people, it seems like it's not a problem, right?
Yeah. We're all hanging out. because I was working. What really killed me in my alcoholism, honestly, was working the overnight shift. That was the worst ever in my. Number one, the human body's not supposed to work overnight. We're actually programmed, believe it or not, in our DNA to sleep overnight. That's just how it's always been. So, anyways, I read about that, and then as I was doing that, I was like, man, all of these people I work with overnight, they drink overnight. So eventually, I started just drinking more and more and more. So I left that job because they say leave the people, places, and things behind that are really triggering you. And even if it's like your job, if it's triggering you, I left it behind. So I got a better job. I got better friends, and we moved from our house to we're living in our new house now. And life's just been really getting better the last 2 years of my life, man. Doing that show. And then obviously getting to meet new people from all around the world where my story on the show has inspired them to also start their recovery from drugs and alcohol. So
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Good
so
for
I
you.
get to talk to people a lot about recovery because of the show and also just my own journey that I'm going through with it. I used to drink on this show, man. I used to get drunk as hell on this show and do stupid stuff. One time I got drunk, I think I shaved my entire head.
Well, you shaved your head because I didn't made it to where you didn't have to shave your beard.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what it was. I remember now. Even though I ended up shaving my beard anyways. Yeah, you still have. Was that a new bag?
It's a new bag. A guy I work with, his sun bottom had like 2 or 3. He's like, no, these are too hot for me. So the guy brings them to me. These are probably a year old. They're probably stale as hell.
Oh, okay.
We had another boop. We had another boop in the basement.
Oh no!
It's a boop.
What's up,
Oh,
Angie?
look who it is.
Hey,
Hey, lady.
How are ya?
Angie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's Goot. Is it Goot?
Goot. Yes, ma'am.
Goot. Okay, I like it.
That's gotta taste so bad, Phil. Don't eat those.
I
They're
know.
so
I was like, how
stale.
stale are they? Yeah.
They're like mushy, kind of like, ugh.
Gross.
I almost need to buy a new bag. I can keep these around for display purposes, but
Yeah.
I need to buy a new bag. Yeah.
I used to actually I did the same thing, man. I kept that bag because I only ate a few. This is back when I was again starting my journey as a chili head when my tolerance was a little bit lesser than it is now. But I couldn't handle those. They were too spicy for me. So that's what happened. I said, if anybody can finish a bag of this, I'll shave my beard off. And Phil, being Phil, he ordered a bag and finished it.
Of course.
I ate all but half of the last one.
Yeah, he technically didn't finish the whole bag, so I wouldn't have to shave my beard off because he left a little nibble and put it back in the bag. Because he's a good guy. But for entertainment purposes and just because I felt bad,
Because he's a good guy. He shaved his head.
I shaved my entire head off. Yeah, that was a good time, man. That's one of the best times. And eventually, I ended up shaving the beard off anyway, man. I had to do it for the job I work for now. So more.
Yeah.
There you go.
They call that priorities.
Yeah.
And you stuck to the rules, and you followed through with the bet. And
I guess my adult is adulting lately.
hey, this is new. So let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough or whatever.
It sounds good.
That sounds fine.
Okay. I'm always afraid it's gonna be like, "Wah!" And I'll be really loud.
And
Looking
it
at
matches
his new
your
mic.
shirt. So
Is your mic is glowing.
It does. It's like Sam's. It changes colors. I'm excited.
Wow.
So,
See,
Angie,
I don't wanna-
Angie, I'll take obviously. Do you do your own podcast?
I do.
I didn't notice Sam's over there. She's got her kind of
Yes.
off to the side.
You like
Yeah,
it?
she's got.
HyperX.
Wow, look at there.
Yeah,
Fancy,
mine's
fancy.
Yeah.
mine's Fifine. I don't know. Anyway, it was cheap and it was on sale on Amazon, so that's all I cared about. But yeah, no, I do music reactions, and I also have an art channel where I do art tutorials and stuff like
Nice.
that.
I'll check it
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
Sure.
thank you. Yeah, I'll check yours out too. Definitely.
Angie hangs out with-
I just do stupid shit with spicy stuff.
Hey, well, I love it.
Angie
That's
hangs out.
great.
Angie and Angie hang out with a lot of our different friends.
Yeah,
so-
we also go live every week. Like if Phil starts doing it again, but I'm telling you, like everything I do is pretty much a spitting image of what Phil has.
That's awesome. Well, I've always loved Phil's shows, and I'm really glad to see that you're going live again. And I was so happy to see Sam go live the other week. And it's just, it's good to see the good people coming back, and it feels good. Yeah.
I remember when we used to fight over who was going live what night, 7 days a week. Remember that, Sam?
Yes. Didn't want
We
to
were
step on each other's
fighting.
That
toes.
was
We
mid-
were
that was-
fighting over
that
who
was
was
like-
going
that was
live
like
when. And
mid-COVID.
two of us going live at the same
It
time.
was like everybody was
Oh,
stuck
man.
at home mid-COVID, and we were like, "Dude, I'm going live."
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I'm going live. Dude, I remember what Saucy Shane and Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic and Jimmy all started like this band of vaping, drinking beer vapors, and they used to blow clouds in the beer mug. And
Blues and Drews.
Clouds and
or Drews-
stouts.
Clouds and stouts, yeah.
Yeah.
Clouds and stouts. Oh my God. I would
Yep.
have totally been a part of that. I would have
Clouds and
totally been a
stouts,
part of
they
that.
would take a big old inhale of a vape. And then they would have a see-through mug with a big 17% stout beer in it, chocolate raspberry
Mm.
double stout. And they would take a big old, and they'd blow that smoke in the mug, and it would just like swamp their face. And then they would take a sip of the beer, and they'd be like, "Yeah, that's pretty good." Like I was like, "What is this, man?"
Shane's in the
But
chat. He's like,
I
hell yeah.
watched it. It was entertaining. I
Oh,
watched
yeah.
Absolutely.
it. It was
Big old 14% stouts.
Exactly.
Woo!
I mean,
Yeah.
they were onto something, and then I guess what happened was Groovy retired, and he was like, "This is the life. I'm chilling out for a while, bro." And he just
Well,
totally deserved it. Totally.
you find other things to do when you retire, right?
Yeah.
Your
totally
schedule
deserved it.
changes and things throw you off. It's like our friend Dojo used to always hang out with us because he was always on the night shift security, and he would be watching YouTube. And Dojo was because he had nothing else to do. He was sitting in a room with security cameras watching shit, and he would go live with us because he had nothing else to do. But
Yep.
when things change in your work, your job, or whatever, or he couldn't do that anymore, then he couldn't hang out anymore. So thanks,
So
James.
was it Tone Ranger, the trucker that went live with us a lot?
No, Tone Ranger is Jeremy. He
That's
plays
Jeremy.
guitar.
Who was the
Uh,
trucker?
The trucker was Stye's son.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah. Running Water. But
Yeah,
there was
Running
another
Water.
one too. I'm trying to remember his
He'd
name.
just come on. He'd be driving, man, in a truck, just going
Mhm.
85 down the freaking freeway in a big ass truck with his big ass steering wheel, just joining us for like an hour and a half on a live.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
Yeah, usually that was Stye's son.
Mhm.
Running Water.
Running Water. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Raven the Blackbird's here.
Hey, Raven.
We're pulling up the old times, man.
Sheesh. Yeah, sometimes you need to just stop talking about the old times and start thinking about the new ones.
Right?
Hey,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with the past. Sometimes if you can bring the past back, it's good. It's good, man. Chili Man, Ben, Chili Man. If you go back, he was down here a lot, but Chili Man used to hang out with us a lot. And he was a truck driver, and he used to.
There you go.
He would send
Yeah.
stuff to me, and he would send stuff to Tim. Hot Sauce Junkie Tim.
Yeah. Hot Sauce Junkie Tim. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, see, you're really turning back the clocks, right?
Oh my
I
God.
can remember like when me, Tim, and Roger were like this. We were like the three amigos, doing everything we were doing and everything else. That was back when our channel first started because Roger actually came over to my house. Me and him did a video together. Also, at that point in time, I did one with Brad Muglot and Justin or Jake Bador, which is Nelson Cheney's friend from Craven Capsaicin. And yeah, that's when that whole thing all kind of started and kind of branched out from there. So,
You know what I should do, Phil? I got fresh super hot peppers.
oh, I do too. You gonna eat one?
Yeah, I kind of do.
I'll make you big on the screen.
Oh, I mean, I don't need. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm already.
Oh, you only get big when you eat it.
So no, I've been dying to try this pepper. This would be a perfect opportunity to get some to get it out. You know Jacob Deathridge, right? Well, he's probably one of the greatest pepper growers in the community. I think so. He basically grows peppers for League of Fire. So he sent me this box of peppers, and these two, they're so small, Phil. They're tiny, like tiny, tiny, tiny. But supposedly they're supposed to be one of the hottest peppers out. So I gotta try it. And I was like, man, this would be perfect time to do that test. I'm gonna go grab them real quick.
Okay. Nelson's got them, and they're the little ones he puts in with his bigger peppers. And pound for pound, they're the hottest. Oh no. Saucy Shane, dude. That's too much. I
Much
appreciate
love,
it, bro.
Shane.
That's dude, I appreciate it. I
Nice,
really
Shane.
He's good people.
I can't, yeah. So that's cool, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, he sends out these little bitty ones that he grows. And yeah, pound for pound, they're the hottest. But again, you're getting this much, it's like this super hottest sauce ever, and you get a drop of it. It's like you don't get the whole effect of like eating a whole pepper. But I almost feel like if he's gonna eat a pepper, I gotta eat a pepper. There's one I've been wanting to eat.
Pepperheads, I tell you.
Yeah,
Would you like to eat a
Stone Ranger-
pepper too?
Stone Ranger said it. It's a chiltepin. It's a pepper thing. You wouldn't understand.
No, it's not. It's not a chiltepin. It's called a white lightning.
Ooh, that sounds jolty.
Painful. Sam, are we gonna do a pepper?
All right.
No, I don't got none.
While you get
peppers, Angie. Do you have peppers, Angie?
while you get ready,
No, I don't.
I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. This is a
What you got?
ghost cayenne. So it's got the color of a ghost pepper,
Look at
but the
that.
shape of a
Look at the
cayenne
shape.
pepper.
It looks like a tongue.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons.
Yeah, it's a Gene Simmons pepper.
I'm stupid like that.
It looks delicious, though. I like that cross. I like the length of it. Just like
Right?
a lion.
It's a big pepper. Oh, yep. Back of the throat.
No, that was him saying I like the length of it.
Oh yeah. You got me. You got me. Oh, I'm going right away. So look, I just want to show you like the size difference of these. So this is a 7-pot Prima Tali. Look at that beautiful tail on that thing.
Oh, yeah.
But this is, and then like this would be a chocolate. Look at that nasty
Ooh.
thing.
Wow.
But look at here's the white lightning I'm talking about.
Oh, my goodness. It's so teeny.
It's so tiny.
And look,
It's like
I'm not even kidding, guys. Look, it has a little brother.
It's like a pepper, only smaller.
Oh my God. Look at that. I could do the little one.
No, these are supposed to be really hot, so I'm gonna eat the bigger one.
Like really hot.
I'm gonna let
Oh,
you know.
goodness.
It's called the White Lightning from Jacob Deathridge.
Okay.
Okay,
While you chew that up,
so it's very floral, like almost. Oh God!
Oh no. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
not citrusy, huh?
Not citrusy at all. It's almost like I had a bottle of Chanel No. 5 and was like,
Yeah, perfume. Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
That was the pepper I ate today. It was
God.
Moruga scorpion. I've never had a Moruga scorpion be so floral tasting.
Wow,
It didn't
for that-
taste good at all.
So I would probably compare that to about, honestly, for a little pepper like that, I'd compare that to about a habanero, believe it or not, which is pretty impressive to get a little pepper like that to pack a punch of like a 350,000 Scoville heat unit pepper. How was yours, Phil?
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, yours was a little hotter than mine for sure.
I'm gonna say where I'm at right now. I don't know if I've peaked yet or not. I'm gonna say probably about a 4.5 or a 5 on my Eve scale. Now, my heat scale, as I explained to people in the past, Carolina Reaper usually takes me to about a 6. Eyes of water, nose a run, but I know where I'm going. It usually doesn't get me to a panic mode or a fidgety mode. Usually, if I'm fidgety, it's usually something that's a 7, something I wasn't expecting, or an 8. So, like right now with this one,
Ooh.
yeah, right now I'm probably about a good 5. So that for a ghost pepper, cayenne, that's a pretty good burn. And that's second pepper I've had tonight, along with the tincture and the
Hold on.
the goot chocolate, the gooters.
Hold on. Shredda says, "Why do peppers grow looking ugly?" Shredda, this is beautiful. Come on. No, I'm serious. Like, this is beautiful. Look at it.
The reason they grow looking like that is to let you know it's freaking dangerous.
Don't eat me. How can you say?
Don't
How can you
eat-
say it's
don't
not
eat that. It's
beautiful?
dangerous.
That is a straight creation of God. Hold on.
That is-
Hold on.
That is, the pepper is telling you do not. Yeah,
Look at the
stinger,
tail.
like a scorpion. Scorpion's got a stinger to tell you to stay the hell away from it.
Tail. Yep.
The pepper's
Really,
got a
like,
stinger to
don't
tell you-
eat me. I'm gonna sting you.
That's right. It's going to.
I think
It's
they're
going to.
absolutely beautiful. I gotta be honest with you, man. I think they're the
Well,
most beautiful thing on God's green earth.
And they are to us. To everybody else are like, yeah, screw you.
I honestly didn't really reach past a 2 on my burn scale on that little white lightning. I was expecting it to be a little hotter, but like I said, respectable amount of heat for a small pepper. I would compare it to a habanero. Taste was more floral, for sure. Oof. Ooh. Phil was definitely spicier. I'm not eating any more of these, by the way, because then I got to go hang out with my wife, and if you watch the show I'm in, Super Hot, if you haven't, shout out, go watch the show Super Hot on Hulu. But if you've watched the show, one thing you're going to learn about being a chili head, I'm sure Phil can attest to this. He was getting real into it. You got to have the balance of having your hobby as the chili head and also your personal life with your family.
Yep.
One can outweigh the other, and either way, it's not good. So you have to have a balance. So I keep that balance.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw you on that, Zach, I messaged you right away. I'm sure you remember, but I was so proud of you, man. You did such a professional and fun job. I was like impressed.
It
Yeah.
was honestly, to me kind of like a job, like a paying job, because it was a paying job.
Yeah.
And then they were obviously, they recorded a lot more people than what was on the show, and I knew I gotta be one of the best.
Yeah.
Duh.
That
I've
is
been waiting.
so cool.
Been waiting this whole moment my entire life. Hey, Raven the blackbird.
What's up?
Hey,
How's it going,
Raven.
How's it going, man?
I wonder if anyone ever saw a picture of me like this.
Wow, look at that. Look like
Before and
Santa.
after. Yeah.
This is before. This is
Yep. You're
Gary,
muted,
Phil.
Phil.
You got a light, Raven, so we can see you.
Yeah, come out of the dark,
You
man.
look like you're in the dark, bro.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Just sometimes I'm just using my camera. I don't have my microphone.
Oh, okay.
My microphone's kind of messed up. I'm trying to find me a good one.
Yeah.
Like
Get you a desk lamp or something.
Yeah, man.
that's
That was a
the
good. That was a good burn. I may have to pay for StreamYard again, so I can get all my old stuff back.
Yeah, that's what it sucks. Every month when that comes out, I'm like, that's something else. It's only like 20. It's like $26 a month, but I'm like,
Yeah, but if you're not going live, like I wasn't going live, it
Yeah.
doesn't make a lot of sense, right?
I go live 4 times a month, so I think it's worth it. What? Oh, that's my young daughter.
Oh.
Aw.
What's up, baby?
And take a look at the chair he has. There's a pink chair.
I love his chair.
What? Oh, his white chair?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
Zach's
pink
chair.
chair. The computer chair.
Yeah, I had to get a new one back here because the one I had was for like kids, not kids, but kids that are like 150, 200, 250 pounds. So I got a bigger one, and now my weight's coming down. So
Yeah, I had to give me a new one too, Phil.
All right, Mr. Phil, I got to go be a dad and a husband, man.
sir,
It
It was
Sure.
nice
Zach.
meeting you.
Yeah,
I
nice
love
meeting
you and
guys.
respect
Nice
you.
meeting you again. Absolutely, my guy. Take it easy, guys, and as always, stay
Take
spicy.
care.
Keep it spicy.
Yep,
Keep
keep
it.
it
Oh, I'm
spicy.
sorry. Keep it spicy. My bad.
Keep it spicy.
Gotta
Here goes,
get
bro.
another one of those going around too, man. All right, guys, take it easy.
Your
All
bro.
right.
Much love, man.
Take care.
So what have you been up to, Phil? I mean, I noticed you haven't been alive for a while. It's been a while.
It's been life. It's been, I wasn't doing a lot. I was really, for me mostly. I mean, there's a big part of why I wasn't going live recently was just trying to lose weight, trying to
Mhm.
do the things I needed to do. And it just got to the point where it was like, all right, well, none of this made sense. And I didn't have any peppers. I would prefer to do a pepper over anything else that I've got here spicy. Pepper is what I would prefer to do.
Mhm.
And I didn't have any peppers. I didn't get my first peppers until I got them about a month ago from Jason Beard. So I was trying to get them back in April, like I normally used to get them back in April, like a year ago, 2 years ago. I got them back in April from Texas and couldn't get any. So there's another boop. We got another boop. And then his picture went away.
Oh,
What are you doing, man? You're killing me, bro. Where did he go? We're gonna save that boop for a minute till I can see his face.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll put their faces in that.
But it is old school. It is old school, so you'll enjoy this.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, if we usually fought against each other, sometimes we try to figure out who wants to go on live.
look who it is.
Tone
Hey.
Ranger.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get these things working.
We can hear you fine.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? Can you hear me now?
I'm working on it.
Can you hear me now?
Poor guy. I've been there. Much love, Shredda.
Have a good night, Shredda.
Night, Shredda.
Take care, Sarah. Yeah. Usually I've been on other people's lives as much as you.
Well, you know what really kind of made me go live tonight is there's a lot of times I get home from work, I'm sitting out in my garage,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to go live or want to see someone live or want to join a live, and nobody's live. I've been live a couple times with Funky Uncle John because he's like the only guy. So by the time I usually get home, he's usually not live anymore. And if he is, he's not live for very long after I get home because he goes live at 4:20. I don't know why he goes live at 4:20 every day, but
I haven't seen these people for a while.
so it's kind of like, so I thought, you know what, maybe I could start a new trend and I could start going live again most nights, maybe every night. I don't know. We'll see
Have you
how
ever
this
seen
all works out.
That's cool.
Is that your keyboard, huh?
Yeah, I got
Like,
I got this over at the what is it? 5 and Below.
Ah, nice.
Okay, I think I
My
got it
kids-
now.
My kids
Are you
are all
sure?
gamers. They get
Try
those
it
things.
on.
Hello, hello.
They're all lit up and stuff.
You
so-
right out there? Just kidding.
good to see you, Tone Ranger.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, it was a routing issue with the Bluetooth, and we're good now.
Mine does that all the time.
Yeah, I haven't done this in forever, so
Right?
What kind of guitar do you have there?
I'm out here using my
See you in
keyboard
Indiana.
instead of a mouse, and I don't have the microphone and the camera set up and everything else. It's like,
Mhm.
yeah, I got my laptop behind me, so when I'm trying to fiddle with stuff on the phone, I'm using the mouse. I'm like, why is it not there? It's like, oh, it's back behind there. Technology. We're getting old.
Yeah. Who's getting old?
Well,
Technology.
I figured if I just be back in immature, I don't get old. So I take those grandkids out in the yard and make them play and teach them how to play golf.
Yeah, that was cute.
It's funny because I took his little brother out there to play golf, and there he goes. Took his little brother out there, and at least where he was hitting the ball, his little brother would swing and miss, and then he just started hacking down at the ball like he's got an axe. It's like, all right, well, we got to wait a few years for this one. So
Hit it this way. Yeah. I was like, yes.
my granddaughter does pretty okay. I mean, she's getting bigger, so she's getting a little better at it. So I didn't
Wrong
remove
button.
you. You removed yourself.
yeah, I know. I hit the wrong button.
It's
gonna happen.
We all,
haven't
we
done
all
this for a
do
while.
that. We all do that so much.
Yep.
Oh,
So what have you been up to, Tom?
And what have I been up to? So, all right.
Or you just been
Well, as far as the band thing goes, I joined these guys right around Christmas 2 years ago. Well, Christmas of 22. I auditioned around Thanksgiving, and there was a couple other guys that thought they were going to audition too, and they decided not to. And so I learned a few of their songs within a couple of days, actually, and wasn't that hard. It was still good stuff, but had a really good first month, and we did a little video chat right before Christmas. They said you're in, and rest is history. And towards the end of April, we actually released a new single that it was my first recording, and it's on their YouTube page called The Comeback. And it features a guy named ATG, Antonio the Great. He's a rapper out of St. Louis, raps for a group called Discrepancies. They're pretty good.
Oh,
But
wow.
this year, well, I haven't been doing much in the chili world because I've just been having some health issues. And about a year ago, I went into the doctor because I thought I've been having neck issues for a long time, and thought I was having some thyroid issues. So I spent $400 getting a thyroid check done, and nothing came out of it. And so got some different insurance earlier this year, and which is cool because I don't have to pay a copay, and they cover a lot of like blood work and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went in there and I said, yeah, I'm really tired all the time. I've got all these things going wrong. And so they did the blood test, and they said, your blood sugar is crazy high. It's like, okay. And of course, working in a factory, getting addicted to Red Bull and that kind of stuff, and took its toll.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah. So if anybody knows anything about diabetes, you have an A1C, and that's like a 3-month average. And if it's over 6, like 5.8, then you're into pre-diabetes going into full-blown type 2. Well, I was well into full-blown type 2. My A1C was 12 too. And so the doctor wanted to put me on all these kinds of medications. And I said, I've been doing some homework, and I want to tackle this as holistically as I can. And she says, well, because of where you are, I have to put you on something to get these numbers down because you're in like heart attack, stroke levels. I said, okay. And so she put me on like a small dose of metformin. And well, changing diet, within 3 months, I dropped my numbers down from 12.2 to 5.8.
Nice.
So I was
that's fantastic.
but I was running a little bit high that week just because of stress. And
Mhm.
but so for the longest time, my morning glucose was around 125, 130, which is still pre-diabetic. And and now I'm kind of hundreds ish. But now I've got to watch because I'm actually running low in the evenings.
Like in the 80s
So
or something like that?
what's that?
Like in the 80s, 90s,
70.
70s.
We
Really?
did a gig. We did a gig on the 10th of August, and it was an outdoor gig, and it was supposed to be a family thing, but there was a lot of self-medicating going on,
Mhm.
which I can't stand the stuff. It just makes me sick. And I wasn't feeling too great, and I brought my little thumb pricker thing with me, and I checked it, and I was running 75. And so I'm like, I probably need to eat something before I go any lower, and so I did. But yeah, on occasion I run 70-ish, which is a little bit it's lower than where I want to be. I think high 80s is where I want to be.
Is this what you kind of have to use
Yeah,
every time?
something like that. You put the little strips in, and
Yeah.
I was using a Dexcom over the summer, but those things, I know I let it get into my head, and it kind of stressed me out a little bit because
Mhm.
I knew a range where I wanted to be, and sometimes it would run high. And sometimes when I first got them, they were giving me false lows saying I was running like 50 at night. And it's like, well, I kind of figured that out early on because, you keep those thumb pricker things close because some of those things will give you false readings, and sometimes they didn't.
Well, you just got to make sure that when you do it right, you always make sure that you check yourself every time, because you can end
Yeah.
up having a stroke, or your diabetes will like shoot up so high that you got to be very careful what you eat and stuff too,
Right.
because
I
that
went,
also
I
raises
didn't
your.
do,
Go ahead.
I didn't go super low carb like carnivore. I kind of kept it minimal a little
Mhm.
bit, and so that got my numbers down really good. And I'm in a safe range right now. So, and lost about 30 pounds over the year, but I need to do more, need to do better.
Sometimes
But
so it's like you got to be careful what you do, because a lot of people don't realize that diabetes is also another type of a killer, and a lot of people don't realize the dangers that they can end up getting
oh
into.
I've read statistics saying that like 50% of American adults are diabetic and don't even know it.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody just posted a comment here and talked about the Mediterranean diet being the best thing, and that's what my doctor told me. Yeah, but it's expensive.
Yeah, and then you got to realize that sometimes when your blood sugar's this high at times, you got to be careful what you eat, because I also had some sodas too. And 250 is not, it's still in a higher range where you could end up getting sicker if you're not very careful.
Yeah, I was tired all the time. I was going to the bathroom like every 20 minutes.
Mhm.
But yeah, my highest glucose was 321.
You gonna play those something for us, Jeremy?
Yeah, I can.
We just saw the
I've actually
guitar and
got
everything, and I was like, all right, well, maybe he's gonna play a little something.
Yeah, I just got this not too long ago. It's like
What's
30
that?
pounds. But I'm
like these.
going to now, like I said, the our newest single is called "The Comeback," and it's on YouTube. Um,
Mm.
but I'm gonna go more of an old school one. Let's see how I can do this. But got it queued up. This one's called "Wartooth."
Mhm.
Let's see here. I forgot to mute the solo. Yeah, there's that.
Awesome.
Barely heard
Yep.
it, but still, it was pretty good.
It was kind of faint on our end, but yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty loud in here.
Good song though.
Yeah, these guys have been together since 2007. Three of the current members are firefighters. One's retired firefighter. Actually, one's almost retired. The other guy, he's a little bit younger than I am, rhythm guitar player. And let's see, and the bass player, he's a young guy too. But like I said, I joined a little bit over almost 2 years ago, and I seem to be a pretty good fit for them. Matter of fact, our first gig was in Quincy, Illinois, playing for a guy. He had a benefit for his dad, and so I had about an hour's worth of stuff learned, and it was kind of cool because the drummer's daughter, she was dancing around and come up to me after the show and says, "I need to tell you something." I said, "Well, what's that?" Said, "Well, I thought you guys were pretty good with the old guitar player, but you're like next level." It's like, well, I appreciate that.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
And I had a lot to learn, but the plan now is the older stuff doesn't sound very good because they're rushed during the production. So we're gonna try and maybe do some re-recording of some of the old stuff, and got a few new things on the way, but we don't get a whole lot of time to practice during the week because everybody's schedule's crazy. And
Yes, tough when you
the
guys.
firefighters, their schedules are, it's like 2 days on, 3 days off, that kind of thing. So it's hard to get together.
It's hard when everybody's got real jobs and music is like a secondary thing, you know.
Like a hobby and stuff like that.
Well, listen, guys, we've gone on 2 hours. I'm going to tell you, my plan is to go live again tomorrow night. Now, tomorrow, I don't get home until 8, so it'll probably be sometime after 8 o'clock. But I want you guys to join me earlier. Don't leave me up here solo for a freaking hour. Although, as you can tell, I can blabber on. I can just, I got diarrhea of the mouth. It'll just keep going. But yeah, everybody out there in the chat, it's awesome you guys all came and showed up today. It's a shame that we got to end this, but I do have to work tomorrow. Tomorrow night, not so much.
Yeah, things are slow for us too.
No, so I want to thank everyone for coming in tonight. Angie, Samantha, Jeremy, Russell.
It's good
Yep.
to see.
Yeah, everybody go check out. I'm just plugging myself here.
Oh, wait, go ahead.
Go check out the No Wake band page. It's all caps, NOWAKE. We've got all the older videos up, but the comeback's the newest one. That's what I'm on. Go boost those views up.
All right, guys. Hey, everybody have a great night. And at the end of the day, we all need to keep it spicy.
Spicy.
Thank you, Phil.
Spicy.
Thank you, guys. Have a good
Nice
one.
seeing
Thanks, man. That was fun.
I know.
you.